Hi everyone, I'm here today with Jeff Jung of Career Break Secrets. Jeff, hi Jeff. Jeff is in Bogota, Colombia, and I'm in Toronto, Canada. And we're going to chat about solo travel, of course, and also about career breaking, which is taking a career break is something that Jeff did. So I met Jeff in New York City last spring. We had a great time. We hit it off immediately. He's a really cool guy that's done a lot of solo travel. And for much of his travels, he took a video camera along. And he's since produced a video series that are travel guides that they're great quality and I really like them. So Jeff and I got talking about his series and his travels, and he's got a lot to share, so we cooked up this three-part video series on Jeff the solo traveler slash career breaker. And this is video number one, an overview of Jeff's travels. So hi Jeff, welcome, thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Janice. Thanks for having me. Always good talking to you.
Yeah, you too, you too. So this is going to be really short and snappy. So why did you go and where did you go?
Well, I left my job in 2006. I was just burned out and I just needed a break and I wanted to change and I wanted to go travel and see the world. So in 2007, I finally left around March, and I first headed down to South America, started down south in Argentina, Chile, Brazil, Uruguay, and then sort of headed up through Peru, Ecuador, and then finally Colombia and Panama, and I head over to Europe and Ireland, Spain, France, popped over to Greece, and then Turkey, which was one of my personal favorites, and then on to Egypt, and then I wound up returning back to Colombia at the end of 2008, and then in 2009 I actually moved down, and the career break was officially over.
Wow. That's quite a distance you covered. You got a lot in. So
Yeah.
what were the goals for your trip? Why did you go?
The most immediate goal was just basically to decompress. I'd been working really hard in my career, climbing the corporate ladder, and I've been a director of marketing for a medical device company. I was a consultant before that, and just been putting in the long hours and the weekends, and I just needed to recharge the batteries. But then on my career break, I really want to make it count since I was disrupting my life and making a change. So I studied Spanish, and I really was focused on gaining fluency in Spanish, which I did, and I now use it, of course, every day in Colombia. I also just wanted to explore and see some of the places that I'd always read about and seen on TV and in magazines like Easter Island and the Galapagos and Cappadocia and Turkey and, of course, the pyramids in Egypt. So I got a chance to see some of those places that I always wanted to see, and of course, along the way, discovered a lot of new places that I maybe never knew about, but I'm really glad that I found them.
Yeah, how exciting, eh? What did you learn about the world, and what did you learn about yourself?
I learned that, first, the world isn't as scary as you might think. I definitely traveled to places that I think people, maybe especially if you're just on a week or on a week vacation or something, you might not want to try, like a Colombia, maybe even an Ecuador. For some people, maybe even Egypt, I don't know. But I learned that if you go in with the right attitude and you're warm and you're open, people will open up to you right away, and they'll find a connection with you, which allows you to have a connection with them. And that, for me, is the most important thing about travel. My favorite places in the world where I've been typically are also the places where I had the best connection with the people. And if you have the right attitude, most of the time that will be reciprocated to you.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. So Jeff, thank you so much. Everyone can learn more about your career break at careerbreaksecrets.com. You can also have a look at the trailer for your travel video there as well, for that matter. And we'll see you next week for the next
Great.
in our series. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.